Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Jeff. Today we're going to go over vacation rentals and properties and stuff like that. So, just to kick it off, it's important to know that each island has its own separate kind of economy because obviously it's an island, even though it's in the same state of Hawaii. So, the Big Island of Hawaii, for example, the average rent is $1,151. Honolulu County, which is where Oahu, which is on the island of Oahu, is $1,810. Kauai, $1,222 average rent per month, and Maui, which includes Molokai and Lanai Islands, is $1,264. So, taking into consideration the average wage out of those, Kauai actually is probably the in comparison to rent and hourly, it's $13.52 per hour for the average wage in Kauai. The average wage in Maui is $13.18, and the average wage in Hawaii Island is $11.14. Oahu is $15.19, but obviously the rent is higher. Now, can you make more than 15 an hour? Of course. These are averages. Could you rent more than, or get a rental for more than $1,800? Unfortunately, yeah. That's just an average. So, Oahu, just probably not the recommended spot for you to go on in Hawaii if you're looking to, not go in debt. Now, it could happen go in debt to live in Hawaii. Yeah, debt kind of happens in Hawaii because it's disproportionate income to cost of living. But when it comes to actual rentals, for example, on the Big Island, you got Hilo, far cheaper, far more affordable on the Hilo side. Down to Puna District, even more affordable. You could get a place for, $1,200 that's a single family home. Kona, on the other hand, the same price that would be a single family home, 3-bedroom in Hilo, over here is what you'd pay for a 1-bedroom. A single family home might be starting at $2,000 per month. Same with Waikoloa. Maui, Wailuku and some areas in Kihei have some like affordable housing, but by and large, it's it's expensive there. So there's like affordable housing, and then there's expensive, and then there's really expensive, and then there's really super duper expensive. So they kind of bypass the whole like what happened to affordable to expensive. Where's the middle ground there? They don't like have much available for like 1,000 to 1,200 a month, but they do have things below 1,000 a month in Maui, if you qualify, or if you're willing to stay in an ohana. See, so that's another thing to keep in mind is living in an ohana is like staying in someone's guest house or extra room on the outside of their house. Ohanas are common in Hawaii, and that's one way you can kind of save money and have a rental. Staying in someone's ohana, maybe $800. Checking Craigslist. Craigslist is still a great resource, especially in Hawaii. Craigslist is like really solid for Hawaii. I don't know how it is on the mainland, but out here in Hawaii, Craigslist, you can get things done. Other places to get vacation rentals, it depends. If you're like with a family and you're willing to pay a rental agency, if you're willing to pay for that, you can do that. There's plenty of rental agencies, but if you're just kind of coming out here, low budget, low income, there's all types of people who are coming here, so Craigslist is going to be the most legitimate spot for people who don't want to pay for the vacation rental service. Um, Other things to know before you move here or come here for however long you're going to stay. Um, just bring a suitcase, really. I mean, these people who are like so in love with their material items, I don't understand. They want to like ship all their stuff over here, and they'll even pay the $1,000 to $1,200 to $5,000 for the freight to move $2,000 of home furnishings. Why would they do that? It doesn't make sense. Sell your $2,000 of home furnishings. You end up, you know, and then just take that $2,000 and refurnish your place when you get here. A lot of these rentals are actually furnished anyway, fully furnished. So I'll never understand these people who try to move here and pay for freight to move their material possessions, unless they're moving like a plutonium diamond ring, or or a platinum diamond ring, or some sort of uranium or something that's highly expensive. Why would you pay to ship stuff to Hawaii? So that would be my personal advice to you: is go to the thrift stores, go to the garage sales, buy stuff new, whatever you got to do. Go on Craigslist, go on Facebook, buy and sell groups. Facebook buy and sell groups are popular. And start over. Instead of having, just come here with your suitcase and maybe your car. I can understand shipping a car because you might be, kind of stuck in payments. That is one thing I can understand. And maybe an animal. Now, if you do come here with an animal, you have to get a blood quantum for that. And I think it takes 5 to 6 months for that process. So from the day that you begin till 5 or 6 months later is when you'll finally be able to do that, when you actually take them to the vet for the first process, or the blood being withdrawn. So that's pets do kind of hold up the process of trying to move here. And then when you get here, you got to find a pet friendly place. So pets, yeah, you might have to consider that one if it's worth it, because it's of course worth it. It's your pet, but if you can find like your family member or friend to watch your animal for you, maybe permanently or temporarily, that would be ideal. Because pet friendly places here are, they're rare, but they exist. Outside all of that, I mean, just rentals, the areas are gonna vary in pricing. I mean, if you want to live in it seems like the farther out in town, in the sticks or in the bush or in the jungle that you get, it tends to maybe be a little bit more affordable, believe it or not. Living in the cities, in the municipal areas, the metropolitan areas, that's where it kind of gets you. The prices are high in the cities. So the further out you go, it's going to get much more affordable. Other than that, I mean, that's pretty much the gist of vacation rentals and things to know about renting here in Hawaii. Oh yeah, subscribe if you'd like.